Heavy hearts this morning for a hero's homegoing. Right now, people are joining the law enforcement community in saying a final farewell to fallen Henry County officer Paramons Desai. Kara Spelger joining us now from McDonough, where his funeral service will take place this morning. Karis, I understand the viewing just started where the community stood silent and in solidarity as officers carried his flag-draped casket into the Performing Arts Center.
Yeah, they just carried the casket of Officer Desai inside. Just to give a little context, he was shot when he was responding to a domestic dispute. I actually did hear from a woman who had met him not too long before that. He had helped her and her family, and she came out and said, you know, it broke her heart when she found out he was the officer who was killed. But she is out here, like so many others, to show her support. But let me show you a little bit of the video and what's going on out here. So they just brought the casket inside. It was a long procession. There was a large American flag hanging over the street, and that is where a procession of motorcycles and a procession of police cars and of course the hearse came in. We did see the honor guard here, and we heard the bagpipes as his casket was brought in, and looking really closely I could see some of the pallbearers getting emotional as they were carrying the casket into the building. It was very, very emotional, very somber. You could hear a pin drop. There was not a sound except for that of the bagpipes. I do know more people they are going into the building now as that viewing continues to get underway before the service. So many people still showing up to say a final goodbye to this officer. And from people I've been speaking to, who I've heard from, they all have either a reason to come and show support, or a few I even ran into said that they did have an encounter with Officer Desai, and that's why they came out here. So very somber occasion, but really the community coming out because they want to make sure that his family knows that they have their support.